Looking back to the preliminary task, I realised that the lack of research I did compared to my music magazine. For example, I didn't focus on the codes and conventions as thoroughly as I did with my music magazine, due to the lack of realisation of how important these guidelines are. In addition, throughout my music magazine construction, I was always looking at the criteria my work had to meet, and the ways I could achieve the best marks as possible. One significant improvement between the two magazines is the use of font sizes throughout the page. As you can see in my college magazine, I have only used 2 fonts, which include the masthead. Moreover, the chosen font doesn't fit with the tone of the magazine, as it is too bold and loud, whereas it should be more formal, simple, and easy to read. The use of the same font makes my college front cover look extremely bland and uninviting to read. Unlike Amplify, where there are at least 6 to 7 different fonts to present this variety of information. In addition, all my fonts on my college front cover are the same size, which makes the writing all combine and become the same. It should all be different to show the change of tone in materials. Lastly, the lack of colours make the writing a lot more exciting to read, as all of the information is as the same. Moreover, as you can see in Amplify, I use 4 different colours to make my cover look more inviting and attractive for the reader, making it more likely for them to read it. Another aspect which has taken me the longest to develop is the placement of each object and text, making sure they all align and fit well with each other. My problem was that I couldn't coordinate the space between a text box, for example, and make sure this space was equal to another. This is clearly shown in my college magazine with the distance between my different texts and images. However, this is contrasted with my final piece, where you can see the improvement and understanding of placement. The convention I focused on in Amplify was the placement of the masthead, which is conventionally in the top middle of the page. I followed this convention as I wanted it to look as close to a professional published magazine as possible. Moreover, this placement let me play around with the placement of the image and the text also, without anything becoming unclear to read. However, you can see in the college magazine that I altered the convention slightly and placed the masthead more to the right so that I could fit the logo of the college next to it. I personally think that this positioning fits for the genre and style of the magazine, as it is key to show the logo, and due to the positioning, it shows the importance of it too. Lastly, a convention that I developed was the use of a colour scheme. A successful example is seen in my Amplify magazine, where I involved the aspect of colour from the subject's makeup and used it as a theme in the rest of the cover. The use of pink is seen in the mise-en-scène of makeup and costume, as well as certain pieces of text. Personally, I think this use of colour scheme makes the cover fit together, whilst also making it look more visually exciting. Moreover, you can see the first stage before developing Amplify when looking at the college magazine. Here you can see my first attempt of the linking with colours between the logo of Havant College and the masthead. However, I abide the convention slightly as I use the colours from the logo of Havant College as a theme, instead of the image itself. I think this would have been more successful if the blue colour was carried throughout the page.